get a list of how we're gonna spend our $8 million. I think you'll find that if you try to come up with a list, that $3.8 million that you have in your fund balance is spread over several line items. And you cannot identify major categories where that $3.8 million is spent. I will give you the same answer for the $8.8 million that we're proposing to spend. We have several line items in our budget, $1.2 million for capital projects, and there's other places that we'll be spending money. But for me to stand here tonight and tell you exactly where that $8 million is going to be spent, no one can do that. I can give you answers, but I will not do anything except give you facts. $3.8 million that you're using, you can't tell me where any of it's being spent.
Okay, if that's where we're at, if you can give us a list, then, I'll amend my motion to adjourn to, next Thursday to reconvene this, meeting, and, then we'll go from there.
While I have a chance at the podium, I would also like to make one other comment. You have before you tonight a proposal to approve a budget for Sullivan County. That budget was prepared under the Private Act of Sullivan County, and according, on page 6, according to paragraph L, any commissioner may propose amendments to any appropriation except to an LEA in the budget to be voted on by the county legislative body. The county commission, the commissioners have no authority on line items. That's a state law. You all were instrumental in writing this proposal last year. It was passed by the state, and it's listed there. I appeared before the budget committee several times, last week, week before last, week before that. And again, following the law that was passed last spring, the budget committee had the authority to pass the budget for Sullivan County school systems. And you voted 8-0 to send it on to the county commission. It went by on first reading. And you have before you the budget that was passed by that. You asked me how the money was arrived at for salaries, and I gave you a list of those. 4% salary raise mandated by the state. We didn't have to honor that 4% raise. We chose to do it. We implemented the teacher equalization pay scale. We chose to do that. We saved $2.9 million by implementing that salary equalization pay scale. Did it cost money? Yes, it cost money. But we saved the 2.9 initially. And that was part of the plan. Part of that $8 million fund balance, $500,000 is used for early retirement incentives. You asked for where some of it's being spent. That's one of those. That's listed under other salaries. So the $8 million is in the budget, but it's spread out over all the line items, just like yours is as a county commission.
Mr. Jones, there's not been a proposal to amend the school budget. We've asked what's in it. Thank you for being here with us, and I think you'll become familiar with more provisions of that private act as we move forward.
I have read the private act and I am familiar with it.
Well, I think we'll call some of them to your attention. Mr. King has moved to amend his call for adjournment to a date certain, 6 o'clock next Thursday, July the 8th. Properly seconded. Any further discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor of the motion signify by saying aye. Aye. All those opposed, no. No. The ayes have it. If you want a roll call vote, I'll do it. I see 3 hands that want a roll call vote.